Hello again, Scott here. If you like anything or learn anything, please subscribe and hit the little thumbs up button. Appreciate it. Tells YouTube you appreciate the content. And what we have today is the top free with commercials. Yes, that part's true. Streaming apps that you can get on your Fire Stick, on your Roku, on your Apple TV, on your Google Chromecast, on your Xbox, on your PlayStation, or your smart TV would have a lot of these. Just check and see if they're there. Add them. I would suggest giving them a username, a password. That way they can save content for you and keep up. Send you a little email and say, hey, we got a new show for you. You know, like, really? Might want to watch that. Or a new movie. Might want to watch that. The big guns, YouTube. Absolutely free. A lot of people forget about YouTube, but it's the most popular app of all of these right here. Always have YouTube. Never be without it. Next, we're going to go to the CW network. Free. Usually they have the last 5 shows. They want you to keep up. Once the season's done, you can get, you know, a whole season worth of stuff. They have tons of stuff, good shows. The homepage just shows, just full of shows. Absolutely great shows. Popular TV and movies. They have movies. Women in wrestling. I didn't know that was there. Movies. There's some movies. There we go. CW has movies. Great shows. Great movies. I mean, you just can't beat it. Nancy Drew's wrapping up right now. Riverdale's wrapping up right now. Heroes was a great show. For the people, fight for survival. Trending. Rain. My wife loved Rain. Rising. Beauty and the Beast. She loved that. That's the girl from Smallville. Yeah. The Librarians always like that. Carrie Diaries. Like the HBO show about Carrie when she's younger. I can't remember the name of the HBO show. A lot of CW stuff. Has the Gotham, Flash, Arrow. There's Ghost in the Shell. That's very popular. So definitely you want the CW because it's free and it's got great stuff on it. The next thing we want to look at, we've got some news and weather. It's great. Music is free, has a lot of free stuff, but it has commercials. Many of the apps have free versions of music. Even Spotify has free music for you, but you got a lot of commercials, okay? Apple does not have free music. Apple doesn't give you anything. Pandora, absolutely free. And they have a new thing to create stations. You can pick 6 artists. You know how those stations work, where like if you pick Taylor Swift, you get Ed Sheeran, and you get other artists that are kind of related to Taylor, and those are the songs you get. Well, you pick 6, and the trick, either you pick 6 you really like, and they all get mixed up in there, or you pick 6 or 4, 2, whatever you want to do, that are way different. You know, country, alternative, rap, just a little bit of everything. And then you get a mixed station where you're going to get all sorts of cool little stuff. You'll get some Beatles. You might get some Buffett. You might get Taylor Swift. You might get Carrie Underwood, Brad Paisley, Luke Combs, if you're big in country. You know, different things like that. Excellent thing. Now, a lot of things that people don't know. A lot of these networks still have apps. So I think the FX app got dropped. But ABC, CBS, you got sports apps, different things. Check your networks. You can probably get the show about a week late, but you can get the show. Why pay for all those streaming services when you can get the show free, right? Okay, now we're getting down to some big stuff. Crackle is free. Distro TV is more international TV. Doc is documentaries. Film Rise, film, movies, TV. Fawsome has a lot of TV and movies. And they have different categories. Like if you like British shows, they have an app for that, so you can jump right to it. Or you can get it in the Fawsome app. A lot of the sports stuff is free. Freevee is owned by Amazon. It's one of the big new ones. Definitely get Freevee. If you're only going to get about 4, I would recommend the Roku Channel, Freevee, and then the 2 big guns are Pluto TV and Tubi. The joke about Tubi is if it's not on Netflix, it's on Tubi. That's the deal. Jury Duty. I love Jury Duty. What do we have before that? Puppy Love. Don't know that. All right, Almost Paradise. There you go. They got some pretty good stuff. Shows you've actually heard of. I love Hogan's Heroes. All in the Family. Furious, Fast and Furious 9. Dallas was huge, huge back in the day. Leverage is good. Nobody's actually a pretty good movie. I enjoyed that movie. Bones. There's the Smurfs for the kids. X-Files. My wife likes Hard and Dixie. Oh Brother, Wherefore Art Thou? Excellent movie. It's George Clooney. Just crazy good. It's technically takes place in the Depression era, but it's really the Iliad and the Odyssey. If y'all are familiar with the great Greek tragedy, it's really that, but the Coen brothers did this so that it takes place during the American Depression. But it still has, if you look hard, the same things you see in Iliad and the Odyssey. There's a one-eyed giant played by John Goodman who plays a preacher with a big eye patch. And he's not a great guy, and he picks up this big stick in one scene, and you're like, that's the Cyclops with the stick. Oh my gosh. So it's just a crazy good movie. The Coen brothers are always doing wild stuff, and this is amazingly good. Jurassic World was great. Columbo. If you guys have been watching Poker Face on Peacock, this is where they got a lot of the ideas for Poker Face. Columbo. They're like, let's redo Columbo, but with a girl, different formats, and she's solving mysteries. It's a great show if you have Peacock. Twilight Zone is the classic anthology show. This show bounces around on all the streaming services. It's from Canada. SCH. Schitt's Creek. Say that shit. No way. Probably said it wrong. Numbers. But it's crazy funny. It's good. Good Times. Dr. Quinn. The original Night Court and Bewitched. Leverage. There's our guy from that movie earlier. Good Wife, my wife was that. Night and Day, Tom Cruise movie. I mean, look at all this stuff. And because Amazon owns it, you get all this great stuff. Now let's compare this. Let's compare. Oh, and another one. Hoopla and Canopy. You get your library cards and you can get these. And Hoopla has books you can read free. Not just movies and TV. This is more the movies and TV guy. But Hoopla, you get it, you can read books, magazines, comics, just all sorts of stuff with Hoopla. I think the checkout period on a book or something is like 21 days. So you just got to read. You get 21 days to read it. And you get it free because it's the library. They don't have everything, but they have a lot of free stuff. I mean, why subscribe to something when you get it free? Local BTV kind of gives you an antenna-looking channel for your area. It's not available everywhere, but if you can get something free, you can get it. Here's NBC. Find something. PBS, sometimes free. Sometimes they want you to subscribe. And it's a little bit of money. If you got an antenna, just record it on tablet or one of those devices. Plex. A lot of free movies and TV. Pretty good. If you have a computer with movies on it, you can run it through Plex. Boom. Popcorn Plex is pretty good. But let's see the difference I was trying to show you earlier. Okay, Popcorn Plex. Oh no, start watching free now. Yeah, we're going to watch free now. Mercenary of Justice. You ever hear of that? No, nobody's heard of that. Okay. Here's some of the taboo I know. I've heard of that. Insomnia, 20 Bullets. Now these are not there's Farscape. I've heard of that show. I've seen a few episodes. Five-headed shark attack. Okay, this is not great quality stuff. That's why I mentioned the others. Prey, that is not the movie that is on Hulu, okay? It's based on The Predator. That's not the same thing. Don't get fooled. Okay, I saw pretty much little or nothing. There's a song movie that you've never heard of. IP Man's good. Shameless. This is the British version of Shameless, which originally was from British, and now you can see it on Showtime, which is on Paramount. And you can still catch it on Hulu, I'll bet. Check out that, see if it's there. So they got a few things, but not a lot, not worth your time probably. So let's go back again. I recommend Freevee, absolutely. Red Bull TV's fun sports stuff, odd sports stuff, that's why I love it. Pluto is a giant, it's huge. Redbox, yes, you can still rent and buy, get movies on Redbox. Sling has a free version with movies and TV. You can shout, that's free. Roku's the other giant. They have a lot of the old Quibi shows. They've got a movie or two they put out themselves. Got some originals. Those Quibi shows, they actually renew. So you get a lot of these Dreamhouse Challenge. Oh boy, Bones. We saw that in the other one. You're going to see a lot of repeats. Mission Impossible 6. All the Mission Impossible movies are great as far as I'm concerned. Leave It to the Beaver. Alrighty, Rio, Heartland. My wife loves Heartland. Gotta see it. She eats, drinks, and sleeps Heartland. She loves it. Ion has channels, so you can watch. Ion has a lot of good stuff. It's a very high rated, for a channel on cable, people love Ion. Right now, Hawaii 5.0 is on, because this is live. Martha Stewart, there we go. Weather, Fox. It has a lot of channels, the home premium stuff. They want you to subscribe, which means you're subscribing through Roku Channel, which gives them a cut. That's why when you're in Amazon and Apple TV, on Apple, you can subscribe to other things. It'll say, oh, this show's on Stars. Why don't you subscribe to Stars through Apple? Why don't you subscribe to Stars through our channels on Amazon? And we'll keep it right there for you to watch. Make it real convenient. And Roku does the same thing. Everybody gets a cut when they get your subscriptions. It's usually cheaper if you find a deal. Hopefully you can find a deal somewhere or through a phone service or someplace. Or you go right to the website and see what their prices are. Sometimes it's a little better. Okay, these are some things. Got some sports, you got entertainment. They've got all these different things for you to watch. Local channels, you can get local channels on a lot of these things. Get your local news this way. You're just like, I just want my little Roku channel to show me the news every morning. You got some movies, Identity Thief. See, these are good movies. They're doing another Good Burger today. So get ready for that. I think it's going to be on Paramount. Spy Kids, Rio, Boys in the Hood, Hellboy. Is that the good Hellboy? 2019, maybe not. Smokey, A Mermaid Tale, a Batman. There's Heartland Christmas. She loves Heartland. Dances with the Wolves. These are excellent movies. This is a Roku Weird Al story. The Roku original. They did their own movie. And it's kind of a silly movie like Weird Al and all his music videos. Fat Greek Wedding, my wife loves that one. There's Mystery Science Theater. This has some great stuff on it. You can't beat it. Check it out. Definitely get it. It's a must get. You're not going to find Roku Channel everywhere. This is a Roku device I'm using right here. This is my Apple device with a little rubber sleeve on it in case you drop it. It does have a little glass right there. I don't want to break it. Stir has some decent stuff. There's Tubi, the huge one. You got to get Tubi. Tubi, Pluto TV, Roku Channel, Freevee. They're the four biggies. Biggies. If you want to beat the cable crunch of always raising prices and always saying, oh, we got it with no ads, but we've raised the price on the no ads, so now it's cheaper with ads. So you can pay and have ads. Well, here you can just have ads and pay nothing. And here's some of the things on Tubi. Continue to sign in, continue as guest. This could be a guest. This is, my wife likes the Roku, so she doesn't really sign into a lot of these things. She can get her heartland on other things. Duck Dynasty, V, Miami Vice, excellent. Here's Columbo again. How It's Made, that's my guilty pleasure. Scooby-Doo movie. That was Medea. I saw my cousin Vinny. Lego, Pikachu. Great, the stuff you'd want for the kids is here. So like I said, there's a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. Vivo, free music videos. And some of you are like, well, my music service has some music videos. Well, good. That's great. You get your music service. We occasionally pop in the music because we got a sound bar. Just pop it on and leave it. Let it play. These things, Tubi, Roku, Pluto, Freevee, all are great for just doing housework and looking over your shoulder and watching something. And you're good. You know, it's free. You got the music stuff. All these great apps are free. The big four, I recommend you know, because you may not want a whole thing full. I've overloaded this for you guys. My wife only messes with the top row anyway. This is her setup. There's her Hallmark. She's got everything she wants on Hallmark. Although Peacock now has it has Bravo, if you're looking for Bravo. And it's got a lot of Hallmark content. But she loves her Hallmark movies. It's the only app she'll pay for. Really. She lets me pay for the others. When Calls the Heart. She loves When Calls the Heart. The Wedding Veil Journey. She's in a lot of stuff that's on the thing. Only Thing. Watch Now. Continue watching. There's a mystery. When Calls the Heart, When Calls the Heart, When Calls the Heart, When Calls the Heart. Oh my gosh, it's all over the place. Recently added. See, it's Hallmark. Girls, yes, this is Hallmark. This is what Hallmark looks like. Check out Peacock and see if it's got the Hallmark stuff you want. You might find a lot of this exact same stuff and go, hey, why do I need the Hallmark? There's the Good Witch. She loves the Good Witch. She got episodes of the Good Witch on my Apple TV. She just subscribed to them. I'm like, who paid for all these? Yeah, like I had to ask, all right? This is Hallmark. It is not free. You have to pay for that. But if you get Peacock, you can get stuff like this. That's your bonus content. Okay. Pluto TV, Tubi, Freevee, Roku Channel. And check the others out too. See if you like anything on them. You learned anything? Like and subscribe. Until